Here we are in Chiang Mai. We're really excited. We've got some great stuff up ahead today to film. And I'm just really hoping that today goes a lot better than yesterday.
Already this early on in the trip, it is feeling like we are just go, 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 go.
We're going into hyperspeed!
But we've really got to be on our A game, make sure that we're working as a team today so that we don't have any challenges arise like we've had in the last couple days.
We set Chiang Mai up with some local tour guides and just people, coordinators really, to kind of set us up for success on our shoots. And so, you know, we have a Nong who just organized everything, and then we have Ray who's personally taking us around and translating for us, which is already looking like it's going to be a huge benefit to us.
We're so glad at this point that we did some good research leading up to our shoot in Chiang Mai, because the monk in our story is so important. He's basically the silent narrator of our film. And so we've really got to knock this one out of the park.
This dog is like, what's up?
Shooting with an 84-year-old monk is going to be quite a unique opportunity. You know, for someone to be at that age and still mobile, like what we needed for our shots, is pretty awesome. It's also a little intimidating because this is a guy who's been around for a long time and has dedicated his life to meditation and trying to understand life.
It's pretty funny because as we're filming, he has to take meditation breaks. And so we're like, right when we're getting in our groove, all of a sudden, you know, we're told that, that Kuba has to take, you know, a few moments to meditate, which is totally understandable, him being a monk and everything. I guess they do a lot of that. And anyway, but it's actually kind of been nice because as he's meditating, we've been preparing for our next shot and been able to also meditate and really strategize on our end as well. So up to this point, things are going really well. We've been shooting with the Ronin, shooting some lockdown shots, and even working with the dynamic perception slider to get the shots that were on our shot list.
There's a little bit of an awkward moment here because our talent currently is wearing a pair of modern-day Puma socks that look way too cool to be on an 84-year-old monk.
Oh my gosh, that was great. Can we have him take his socks off or no?
How do you ask an 84-year-old monk to take off his socks? But we got to do it.
Okay. And yeah, go.
ครูบาเดินหน้าเลยครับผม
Nice and easy, George.
ขึ้นเลยครับครูบาไปเลยครับผมครูบาครับขึ้นไปเลยครับเดินไปแล้วครับไปเปิดนะครับ
Okay, and go.
โอเค
Nice and easy, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Aim up, aim up.
Shooting with this monk is an amazing experience because you can see as he approaches each one of his prayers or meditation moments, he's got such a profound respect for what he believes in, and you can see it in his very eyes, you know, as we're watching him do his things, and being able to get up there with the camera right in his face as he's performing these prayers and different things. It's just amazing to see.
It was a huge breath of fresh air to be the ones calling the shots and to really just have so much freedom in directing the monk and not having any restrictions, whereas before we'd been dealing with people stopping us, trying to take our camera away, telling us we can't film here, we can't shoot that. So it was really nice to just be able to have that creative freedom.
It always feels good to know that whatever we're filming benefits everyone involved. And we just found out that our monk has a doctor appointment tomorrow. Being 84 years old, he has a lot of health issues. And so the little bit of money we're donating to him is going towards paying for his life, really, to keep him alive and healthy, and so he can continue to serve all those around him. And so we're really excited that we can help out a little bit and give back for all the help that he's giving us.
Looking at the clock, realizing that we are behind schedule, as always.
But we've been looking forward to shooting with the Long Neck Tribe from the moment we came up with this idea. So we are scrambling to get there and already knowing that we have our time cut short. Hopefully we can pull something together. I think we know what we wanted to get coming into this, so we're just going to scramble to get it done as fast as we can.
Us women love to show our beauty. We love to feel beautiful, and it's really cool to see the unique way that these women show their strength and show their beauty.
It's amazing to see these women that not only try to show their strength and beauty through their necks, but they're constantly working as well. And so we were really excited to portray that and use them to portray our element of metal.
Being with the Long Neck tribe was honestly a huge highlight for me. It was something, you know, you've seen your whole life in world studies and whatever, but to actually be with them and to be submerged in their culture is honestly amazing. And then we only have 20 minutes to capture it all, and it's a little stressful.
It's been a stressful day, but at least this one paid off. The worst is when you have a stressful day and you've got nothing to show for it. Definitely not the case here. We feel like we knocked it out of the park and we got everything we needed to.
It is so nice to have a day that's actually gone as planned and has gone really smoothly, and we've been able to accomplish all the things that we wanted and needed to accomplish today, whereas yesterday we were just thrown for a complete loop and it felt like everything was just going wrong and nothing was working out. So today has been a much needed breath of fresh air.
We're pretty excited and can't wait to move forward. It's time to turn over a new leaf and just knock it out of the park for the rest of this shoot.
We've left Thailand and we are arriving to Myanmar.
First 10 minutes in Myanmar and I'm already getting busted by customs.
So apparently it's illegal to have drones here, which is, you know, a little worrisome because Jordan's being held by them and interrogated, and we're all sitting on the other end of customs watching.
Jordan is very fast on his feet, I know, to just come up with crap, and so I'm not too worried about him. And I see him over there just working it.
At this point, I'm just praying that Jordan's able to make it into Myanmar with us.
I'm just literally begging for my life right now to just keep it with me and offering them to keep my battery charger or whatever I can so that to prove to them I won't be able to fly it, but I don't want to leave this thing here with them because I'll probably never see it again.
Luckily, Jordan got through security just fine, but he promised up and down that he wouldn't be flying the drone.
I don't know what country you can promise to not use something and they let you take it in, even though it's illegal. I mean, tourism's got to be fresh here.
Already, it's a little intimidating, and we're also intimidated just by the fact that we're in a totally new country, totally new currency, new language, not that we learned any Thai.
Yangon is honestly one of the most interesting places I've ever seen in my life.
Well, first of all, when we got here, there's a time change, but it's a 30-minute time change. Like, who has a 30-minute time change? First of all, that's kind of weird. And then all the cars, they drive now on the right side of the road, so they're not driving on the left side of the road, but the steering wheel is still on the right side of the car. Well, some of them. Some of them are on the left, some of them are on the right. And so it's just just kind of a weird place.
It's a beautiful morning, and pulling up to the Shwedagon Pagoda, it's way more. For some reason, pictures have such a hard time really doing anything justice, and that is absolutely the case with the Shwedagon Pagoda.
Waking up this morning in Yangon and showing up to the Shwedagon Pagoda is absolutely just breathtaking. I mean, we showed up at sunrise, and we are realizing very quickly that this place is very new to tourists. We are very, very warmly welcomed.
It is breathtaking as you pull up to just this massive, gold, huge temple, and it is just unbelievable to see the hundreds of temples surrounding it.
It is a completely different world here.
It is.
And we're the weird ones.
Yeah, we are definitely out of place.
I literally could spend so much time here looking at so many different details, but it is unbelievably beautiful, and no one's bugging us at this point. Everyone's being friendly. We're getting our pictures taken as if we're the celebrities, which I don't really understand.
Oh my gosh, the Shwedagon Pagoda is unreal. It's unlike anything I've ever seen in my whole life.
This is like the Sistine Chapel, I think, of this part of the world, you know. It's amazing.
Here you go.
I mean, it's like the perfect set. You can't ask for anything better than this. And as far as showing Jijivisha, you know, the desire to continue on a tradition, right, a culture, this is the essence of Jijivisha.
Seeing all these people and all of the different temples and colors and all the intricate detail that's put into everything here is so amazing, and it's really just unlike anything you would ever see anywhere else.
It's like a complete assault on all of your senses, but in a very good way. It's all very pleasing. And Man, what a beautiful morning to be filming here.
It's really interesting being able to be here while people are worshiping and they're doing song, prayer, chants, and people are bowing and just doing their different rituals and traditions. It's just a really cool thing to see.
To be in this place and to experience that sort of history in modern times is quite a treat for us. We had an awesome day yesterday in Chiang Mai, but this today is by far the best experience we've had up to this point. And I think it's going to be some of the better footage that we capture as well. We happen to be here, luckily, on a leap year. And so it's February 29th today.
Everything is happening today at the Shwedagon Pagoda. All the rituals, all the ceremonies, all the people from every corner of Myanmar, they're all coming to the Shwedagon. I'm assuming because it's a leap year. And so it is just like, and it's like we're being given exclusive access. These people are excited for us to film them, and we're having the security guards pushing us out in front of the line of the kids that are going through the novitiation, and they're literally inviting us to capture their culture.
I love seeing one of the local guides come and grab Jordan and Trevor, and he was showing them how to bathe the Buddha, having them bathe the Buddha, and then explaining to them why they do it.
These people are showing us that they do want these lifestyles and cultures and rituals and practices to live on. They don't want them to die. And I feel like that's why we're being given such a warm welcome with these cameras, because they know that by getting it captured, it'll live forever. And that's what we're hoping to do here.
To film a place like this where you walk in and you feel like you're walking back in time is really tough to find. And the fact that they've just opened up foreign tourism just a couple years ago here, it's very apparent to us. We can just sense that this is a very special time for Myanmar and a special time for us to be able to get in and document this place.
I got it.
Keep going. Okay, can I grab one real quick?
Yep, go for it. And stop. And stop. Yes. Your shot. Your shot was money. I didn't know they were standing above them.
It's crazy. It's crazy to see how tourism is slowly changing Myanmar. And as cool as that is, and as good as that might be for them economically, we also realize that it's kind of sad because the culture of Myanmar is going to change, and there's a total expiration date on the experience that you can have today in Myanmar versus 10 years from now. We're really excited that we're here. We're early enough on the front of the wave to really get to see Myanmar in its raw state. And it's such a great time to be here, but at the same time, you know, we're sad to know that we'll never come back to the same Myanmar. It will change every single day from here on out.